Appreciate you coming over.
So I appreciate you guys being here.
What's it like having all these eyeballs on you?
How much are you letting just your tape kind of stand up and show what you can do through this draft process?
That's what I've been doing. That's what you go to college for, to put it on tape. And, NFL's going to watch it, and that's what they, judge it based on the tape, so for sure.
How did you feel the position drills went for you today?
I thought they've been good. I feel like I came out here executing. I feel like I came out here and checked the box for sure, so I'm pleased with my performance.
Where do you project? You think you're a left tackle? I know you played all over down here. What are you projecting to the pros? What are they telling you?
Like I said, you can pretty much plug me anywhere other than center and not be able to come in and make an impact. But I see myself as a left or right tackle. Anywhere, whatever a team needs me to feel like I come in and play.
Do you pay any attention to projections at all? Because I think most people have your top 5. But
right, it's hard not to look at that stuff, man. But I kind of just let that stuff be what it is, man. And on draft day, when that day comes, then that's when I'll know. So I'm just taking it day by day until then.
I know it's before your time in Alabama, but have you talked with Cam Robinson at all as a former Alabama guy? Has he come around the program, or do you have any kind of relationship with him?
Oh yeah, briefly. I saw him, shook his hands a couple times briefly. Yeah.
You guys, so you haven't talked about potentially playing together?
We didn't get that deep.
A lot of time spent today with Jaguars personnel, though. What's kind of that relationship like to start?
Well, it's been cool. The time I spent was just on the field, getting ready for drills. I didn't have a meeting with them and other teams since I've been here, but they're a great organization. My interview with them, my formal interview at the combine, it went really well. I have a great team of coaching personnel over there.
To guard for a guy like Brian Robinson, a guy who stuck through the program and got his final chance, he's getting a shot today. What kind of character does that show about him?
It just shows, his commitment to the process and his commitment to grind. Like you said, a guy that sat here and waited his turn and just grinded, and basically really just fought the good fight, all the way up until his 5th year. So I'm extremely proud of him, and I want him to come out here and perform to his absolute best ability. And I want him to create all the value he can for himself.
Did he create that value? Did you see him grow throughout the years and become really dominant?
Yes, of course. Just me. He was here before me, but whenever I got here, just seeing his process, seeing his journey go through, he's always been a hard worker, and that's what I respect about him for sure.
Do you have a favorite offensive lineman, somebody that you watch closely how they play the game?
I watched Trent Williams. I watched Tyron Smith. My all-time favorite has always been Larry Allen. Even though he's a guard, I just like the mean streak he plays with. He doesn't talk, put his hand in the dirt, do his job.
He's pretty athletic like you.
Oh yeah, he was. Of course.
Evan, you mentioned the Jags. Who have you met with, or have you scheduled to meet with coming up here?
Coming up, I have top 30 meetings with Jacksonville, New York Giants, and New York Jets.
What would it mean to be the number 1 overall pick? Alabama hasn't had that since the 50s.
But it'll mean everything, man, definitely. Because coming from a school like this, you have a plethora of prospects that were worthy enough to be the number 1 pick, and for that to be me, that'd be awesome for sure.
is it nice being a draft? You got in the past, it's whether the best player is a quarterback, the quarterback's usually going to be number 1. That's probably not the case this year. Is it a good timing to be a left tackle in this draft?
I guess so. You put it like that.
Hey Evan, obviously a dream come true to be this close to your dream in the NFL. How surreal is this moment for you, and what have the emotions been like? How have you handled that all?
It's crazy. It's so crazy. Sometimes I feel like I'm literally living the dream. I know it may sound cliche, but being a kid and working every day for something, dreaming about it, and for it to come into fruition right in front of your eyes. At times I've had to catch myself and pinch myself, man, because where the time went. I remember I was still in high school dreaming about being in this moment, and for me to be here now is just a blessing. I'm extremely blessed.
Are you planning the outfit yet?
Huh?
You got the suit made yet?
I'm working with the tailor. Yeah, we getting it together.
You applauded for everything. It's almost perfect time. Have you learned anything about your game and the processes that you've been through since the last game you played here?
Since the last game I played? Oh yeah, I feel like my body control definitely got better. That's something I've been working with Cooper Manning on over the offseason, like my overall body control, my feet, and my hand placement. Overall, just getting in a lot better shape. I feel like, coming out of my last game, the shape that I'm in now, I feel like I'm in a lot better shape since then, so for sure.
Alabama on the upcoming season, offensive tackle is a position that they need to replace with you and Chris both heading to the NFL. Who do you think is kind of ready to step up in that space?
Well, when I went out to watch spring practice, I saw Kendall Randolph working at tackle. I saw J.C. Latham working at the opposite side. But you never know. The coaches, they take guys, see what the best fit is. But I do know those guys work hard, extremely hard workers. So definitely going to be in good hands with those guys.
What did you see from Latham in you're a guy, you know him. What did you see from him in your year together last year?
He's a hard worker. He's definitely a hard worker, and he pays close attention to detail. So I'm really excited to see, how, his development goes on, throughout his time here. I'm excited for him.
How is your preparation different prepping for the draft than it is in season here at Alabama?
Well, in season it's kind of different. You're preparing for football and, pre-draft, pre-combine. You're preparing for, working out and stuff like that. Like, it's a lot more of just pretty much just workout and nutrition and mobility, flexibility. Like, over the season, you're practicing. And you're really just kind of just maintaining and continuing to make sure your body ready for the game. It's more game-oriented opposed to the off-season, to where it's more of like, I like to think of it as just a time to, heal your body and get stronger.
All right,
How many calories do you eat a day? 350 pounds. I love in shape 350 pound man. I've been sitting my entire life. What's your diet? How many? You have 2 dinners, 2 lunches. What do you do?
Well, I try to stay within 3,500 to 4,000 calories a day. Like, I like to eat lean meats like rotisserie chicken, rice, steak. I'm allergic to seafood, so I can't eat fish or anything like that, which is a bummer. So I eat turkey, things like that, like a lot of beans, protein, stuff like that.
What's your cheat meal? You have one cheat meal, fast food?
I like Chick-fil-A, yeah.
What's the order? What's the order of Chick-fil-A?
Spicy deluxe sandwich, spicy deluxe meal combo.
Just one?
Yeah, just one, man. Back in the day, I might have ordered 2 of them, but I can't do that these days.
Thank you.
Thanks, Evan. Appreciate it.
In the South.